Ladies and gentlemen, if you thought that only metro men rule the roost, it's time to meet our chief guest, Dr.Sukhbir Singh Sandhu, IAS Chairman, NHAI. But before he addresses us, a few words about him. India's road to the future depends on this man. Our chief guest today is Dr.Sukhbir Singh Sandhu, IAS, who took charge as chairman of the National Highways Authority of India last October. Prior to this, he served as additional secretary in the Department of Higher Education, Government of India, where he looked after technical education, which included IITs, NITs, IIITs, SPAs, and the Teacher Education Quality Improvement Program, a World Bank project. He has also been Chief Vigilance Officer in the Ministry of Human Resource Development. Joining the IAS in 1988, he has served in various positions in the states of Uttarakhand, Uttar Pradesh and Punjab, and worked in a number of areas, including state roads, infrastructure development, PPP projects, finance, urban development, environment, health and family welfare, tourism, revenue administration, rural development, power, new and renewable energy, IT, industries, science and technology. A medical graduate from Government Medical College, Amritsar, he has a master's degree in history and is also a law graduate. A regular speaker at LBSNAA, Mussoorie, he has delivered a talk on Destressing Indian Cities at Harvard Business School on invitation and published papers on urban reforms and municipal management and capacity building. Dr. Sandhu received the President of India Medal in recognition of his services as the Commissioner of the Municipal Corporation of Ludhiana. A lover of the great outdoors, Dr. Sandhu loves trekking and mountaineering. In fact, he has scaled the Black Peak at an altitude of 22,000 feet in Uttarakhand. Clearly, this is a man without fear who will take India's highway development program to new heights. I'd now like to invite Dr. Sukhbir Singh Sandhu to enlighten us with his words.
Dear friends, first of all, my congratulations to First Construction Council for organizing this India Construction Festival. When we talk of construction, I think the first and foremost thing which comes to one's mind is roads along with the buildings. And when we talk of roads, we are all aware that India is having second largest network of roads in the world, and national highways play a very important role in that. National highways are only 2% of total highway network in the country, but they carry 40% of the traffic. That shows the importance of national highways. That's why in the NIP announced by the government recently, a major chunk of funds have been kept for road sector. We are supposed to spend about 13 lakh crore in NHAI alone as part of NIP. Major chunk of this amount would be spent under the scheme Bharatmala, which you are all aware of. For the first time in the country, under the scheme Bharatmala, a corridor approach has been adopted. Earlier, usually we used to widen the existing roads because the traffic has gone beyond its capacity. But under Bharatmala, a nationwide study was undertaken to know the origin and destination of the traffic for different reasons, and we have identified more than 23 corridors already where the projects are under different stages of implementation. One of them, the most being talked about, is Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, which will reduce the travel time from present 24 hours to almost 12 hours. Another one is about to start, is between Bengaluru and Chennai. Then we have in the pipeline Delhi to Dehradun, which will reduce the travel time from almost 6 hours to 2 hours. Similarly, almost every part of the country will have access controlled economic corridor or expressway connecting different points of economic activity. To meet the targets and to achieve the objective as early as possible, NHAI is awarding the works as fast as possible. This year, in the first 6 months, we have awarded road projects worth 47,000 crores. The target for this financial year is to award works worth 2 lakh crores. Similar or slightly more is the target for the next financial year. So a lot of projects are coming. It's good news for all of you. A lot of opportunities for business and also for equipment companies. To meet the financial requirement for such a massive road program, we have lined up quite a few innovative initiatives also. SPV model is being made operational now. The first one is Delhi-Mumbai Expressway, where we are trying to arrange the finances by securitizing the future toll revenue under a special purpose vehicle. InvIT, you must be aware by now, the first government sector InvIT is coming up in NHAI. We have already got SEBI approval, and hopefully in a month's time it will become operational. TOT we have been doing for the last 3-4 years, and this will continue. Apart from the budget support which we are getting to meet the financial requirements for such a massive highway program. Our toll policy is one of the more stable policies which will meet the financial requirements and which will ensure the comfortable repayment of all the borrowings that we are doing now. Because it's a stable policy and a very robust policy, many foreign investors are showing interest in the road sector in India. Another initiative which we had taken recently, last December, was the FASTag. You are all aware, it has made commuting on our national highways much easier than what it used to be before. Still there are challenges and improvements are taking place. Our endeavor is to make your experience through toll plaza as good as comparable to best in the world. With this FASTag, lot of data has been generated, and we have a big data lake and project management software which we started implementing for the last 6-7 months to take care of this data and to manage this data in the best possible way which is useful for NHAI and for the country. We have already set up a center of excellence for artificial intelligence with IIT Delhi, and we are very hopeful that soon we will be able to make some new breakthrough and will be able to use this data which will be useful to all of us. Another initiative we took is with the IITs and NITs and other engineering colleges in the country is by asking them to adopt national highways in their proximity. We call it institutional social responsibility. With the students and research scholars and teachers, they are adopting a particular stretch of national highway and they are giving suggestions about its maintenance or removal of black spots or congestion points or other suggestions. Because these people are situated very close to those stretches of highway and they are the stakeholder, and they are also the sufferers if there is any lacking or some deficiency in the national highway. So they are sending us very good suggestions, and we are also using their services when we while preparing the DPR with the help of consultants. So with these two initiatives, we are sure that these young minds will be able to contribute in a major way towards building of better highways and building of nation. We are also now laying a lot of emphasis on the quality aspect of it. Rating of all the roads is now in the final phase. Hopefully in a month's time, we will have ranking and rating of roads. For example, out of all the BOT roads, you will be able to know which road is the best and which road is the worst. Not only for BOT, it will be applicable to all the roads under NHAI. And not only roads, we have done so for all our offices. We have regional office in every state. So all these offices are also being ranked and rated. So we will also know which office is performing the best and which office is performing the worst. And similar thing is being applied to employees' performance also. Ease of doing business is a major requirement in our country. We have worked in that direction, and we had extensive discussions with consultants and contractors where we got a lot of suggestions, and within 2 days after the meeting, whatever suggestion was implementable, we issued orders and we implemented it. It has created a lot of positivity in the sector. Just to help the stakeholders and contractors, I'll narrate one example. In NHAI, we had only manual system of payments. During lockdown, towards the end of March, during the lockdown, we changed the system from manual to online, and we made a payment of more than 10,000 crores, and we made payment of all the pending bills. There was no pendency on 31st March in our country. It helped many stakeholders by improving their liquidity. Dispute resolution has been a major challenge in NHAI. We have launched a drive and we are inviting everyone to come for conciliation. We have 3 conciliation committees and they are disposing of many cases, and as you are aware, it's a voluntary process and both the parties are happy wherever we are able to reach amicable settlement. The payment is very fast because then you don't have to wait for High Court and Supreme Court order for years together. Moreover, in all future agreements, we have introduced dispute resolution board mechanism where, while the project is ongoing, at the same time issue can be raised before the board and 3-member board will visit the spot and give its decision. I am hopeful that more than 90% of issues which ultimately lead to arbitration and litigation will be resolved at this stage only. Land acquisition has been a major area of concern for road projects which led to delays and disputes. We are making sure that we don't award any project unless we have 90% of the land with us. And all these projects which have been awarded in the last couple of years, they had in possession 90% of the land. So I am quite hopeful that all this litigation will become part of the history in future. At the end, I again congratulate the organizers of India Construction Festival. I am told that you are also honoring equipment companies and you are also giving awards for construction. I congratulate all the winners of the award, and also I am sure that the people who could not make it to the award this year, they will definitely be able to win it next year. My best wishes to Mr. Padode and his team for a very successful India Construction Festival. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for taking the time out and being here with us today.